Too much vodka in this drink.
No way.
No edibles yet. It
show number 2.
Yeah.
I think in the
both hosts are relatively coherent.
It'll be show number 217.
We've done way more than that.
We have.
Yeah. I'm also very upset that we cannot get our shit together enough to just keep track from day one. Hi, episode 1 of the fucking 10 drink minimum or whatever the fuck we were called.
Okay.
You know, and we couldn't keep track. We had a beat on it at one point.
We did. Like by episode 5, we were crushing it.
And then like even episode 100, I think we were closer to 200. I'm like, we've had it figured out. I'm like, you sit there and think about this. We do, let's just say 3 every week. It's 150 a year. We've been doing this for almost 5 years now.
I would say,
we should be celebrating our 500th or 750th show, but we're idiots, hence our name, and we can't figure out where we are. I mean, you look at every other podcast, like every other podcast is like this episode 156, episode 117.
Yeah,
it's like, because it would be so much. You and I talk about this. I'm like, remember that one fucking show we were talking about X, and we're both dying laughing, remembering how funny it was.
Yep.
When was it? It would be so much easier if we could fucking type in episode whatever and search it and find it. Nope.
Yeah.
More stupid people.
It's a time thing. It's an organization thing.
Dude, it literally takes a second. Welcome to Two Dolts Podcast, episode 203.
Okay, so let's say this is 203.
This is not. We are well over 700.
Anyways, we were loosely talking about last episode about 50-50 drawings.
At the very end.
Yes. So I want to talk about that because I have a certain set of theories for this. And I want to get your opinion on it. I almost put my hat on over headphones.
I know. I was watching that, and I wasn't going to say a fucking thing.
Not going to work. Okay.
Not going down that path again.
No. It's not going to work. We're just going to go with the Linus fucking Charlie Brown tree haircut I got going on right now, and we'll go from there.
I probably couldn't do this without sunglasses because of the glare.
I will contend that I have a better hairline than you do.
No, yours is that widow's peak thing. You do have slightly more hair than I do.
I do have more hair than you.
Yeah.
Your hair probably starts lower.
Yeah.
And let's just go even and get hair, dude.
I know. I'm giving up. My kids start fucking with me, and I'm like, all right, here's the thing. Let's go to Facebook. Let's go back to when Aubrey was 3-4 years old.
Sure.
At her old house. Mm-hmm. Look at the head of hair I had. Was there a tiny little spot back there? And I'm talking little. That was thin? Absolutely.
Yeah,
let's go back. Let's go back 8 years. When Brady was born. I had hair. It was starting to thin out again. I was fucking in my mid-40s. No big deal. What has happened in the last 8 years? I've lost a fuck ton of hair. Is there a common denominator here? Can we add 1 and 1 and figure this out?
In the community, we call that chilling.
Kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Yep.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers just don't get it. You'll figure it out one day.
Remember all those people that said before you had a baby, they're like, you will never know the joy and the love. And I'm sure it's all there. I'm sure it's all there. I've never known, like, okay, you could be dating a girl and let's say some guy comes up with a gun. You know, remember that song, Please Don't Take the Girl? You know, that was kind of popular. Okay, me either. But would you give your life up for somebody that you're dating?
No.
I'd say 50-50.
Nah. Don't put that pussy on a pedestal, bro.
But would you give your life up for your kid? 1,000%.
Yeah.
Whether he's good or bad, or she's good or bad, 100%. I will step in front of the gunfire and I will keep walking towards the bullets and I will do anything in my power to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah. And I talked to you about what happened to Brady. And we all know the mom
I'm ready to
or
ride
dad.
up,
And that's, dude, I told him that when we walked out of school today. I said, so, hey, or camp. I call it school because it's the same time period and Monday through Friday. Camp. And I said, so I talked to Uncle Chris today. He's like, yeah. And I said, I told him what happened with you. And I go, he's on board. And I told him what happened and what he would do if he was in your situation and say the same thing. And he goes, yeah. He goes, Uncle Chris said, that girl comes up to you again. Don't even say anything. Straight punch that bitch in the throat or in the face.
Yep. He's being targeted by an older girl.
Yeah. And
fucking
two-piece. I go, dude, if this happens, I said, Uncle Chris will get on a fucking plane. He'll drive his ass up here. I go, we'll piece that bitch up. And
why does Uncle Chris have a tube sock with quarters in it?
Yeah. And he kind of laughed. And I said, that's the thing. He's like, if something were to go down with, Max or Olivia, I'd fucking go to war with those guys, and Uncle Chris will be here for you and Nabo any day of the week. And we were talking about that shit, and he was laughing. I says, it's just to that point. And I go, and then I got to deal with the parents. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because half the parents aren't there.
Yeah. We got to beat up one of two.
You ain't black.
We got a 50-50 shot of winning this.
Yeah. I can hit a black lady. Anyways, we were talking about 50-50 raffle culture.
Yeah. What we touched on at the end of the last show. How did that come up?
You were bringing it up because you were in kind of like a 50-50 raffle situation with the potato bill. So,
was that at the end of the show or was that in between?
Yeah, it was at the end of the show. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was in a raffle for Bill's helmet to raise money for my buddy that just lost his mom. And it was the Bill's helmet with the logo that Josh Allen allegedly drew of the potato. And
it was drawn by a kid that couldn't afford a Bills shirt. And then it went viral, and then the Bills kind of adopted it as an unofficial logo, which is indicative of how great the Bills franchise is now.
Yeah. And they just did the drawing for it. I missed, but it is what it is. I never win those things anyhow, but I donated money. I don't give a fuck. It's for a good cause. I don't mind throwing money towards good causes. And then we started talking about 50-50s. And
so
I got
I want to. Okay. So it comes down to the situation. The cause, number one.
That ends it right there. That's the only thing that I care about.
Now, if you're at let's say we're at a Sabres game and we enter in the 50-50, and sometimes those things get to 20 grand.
Yeah.
And it's a split. So you're gonna take 10 grand away. If it's going towards a certain thing, maybe I would still take, I would take 60% off the bill. You keep all of it. I'm going to take 40. If it's going to go to like spina bifida or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, or are you going to just say, I want my money back out of what I paid and go for it?
I've done that before. In a situation like when we were in
like, where's the barrier entry financially?
What?
So let's
say that again in English though.
Sorry, my bad. Take two. Where's the barrier to entry financially? So let's say that you spent $10 on a ticket in a big group of people. Let's say we're at Michigan and it's like $42,000. And the money is going to go towards whatever. Pick.
I don't give a fuck where the money goes. I don't. If you're like, we were in Pittsburgh last weekend for the Mac Miller night.
Mm-hmm.
The 50-50, I bought $20 worth of tickets. I don't know how many I got for 20. They printed them out. Whatever.
Sure.
It was $57,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you got what? 28, 50. 28,500 roughly.
Sure.
I'm getting all that. I'm getting the check, paying the taxes. I'm getting that 28 grand for my $20. I don't like, and I don't feel like there needs to be a gun to your head, and it's bad. But like bachelor parties, they do a 50-50.
You donate.
We've already fucking, and that's the shitty thing about this. No, why are we running a 50-50? Why are you touting this as a 50-50? Why are you saying that, hey, running a 50-50, $10 shirt, arm's length, whatever. There's $600 in the pot. You're going to win $300. Why are you giving that back? When it's already determined that this is a 50-50. So you win 50, the groom gets 50%. Now on top of you paying for the ticket, you fucking buying in all the raffles, which you're, whatever, all the shit they got, all the money you're spending. Oh, I can't get the 300. And then you win it. And then the chant starts. Give it back. No.
I would say this. There's a personal relationship, even if you're a guest, a friend of a friend. There's a personal relationship involved. So you got to say, I'm going to take what I put in.
Sure, you buy $20 worth. Give me 40 and keep the rest.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The corporate run ones really drive me crazy because you're at a fucking hockey game or whatever, the Bills game or whatever it is, and it goes way the fuck up. I mean, it's like
no, those ones. There's no. I don't give a fuck what the cause is. I don't care.
You taking it?
I win 10 grand at a baseball game, the Bison's game. I'm keeping it all. I'm not giving you more. That was the whole point of the 50-50. They're giving you the chance to win half of the pool. This is the dream that, holy fuck, man.
It's a money grab.
Somebody here is going to win, like the Pirates game last week, $28,000. That's a lot of fucking money, dude.
You also don't know, like, okay, so it's a charity. And we've done some research on charities before in the past, hammered, albeit, but we did some research. Most of the charities that take the money only pay their executives and they give maybe 10% of that money to the actual cause. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I still think if I won, let's say, $25,000 on a $50,000 50-50, depending on the cause and how drunk I was at the time, I would probably take 10 grand out of that.
The cause doesn't matter at that point. That cause just got $25,000
for free.
Why? And why are you giving them more? Because you feel bad? I don't. You want to know the other thing? Is these kids' teams, baseball, hockey teams, whatever, travel teams, whatever the cause is, run Super Bowl pools or Bills pools or whatever. It's $10 a square. Say there's 100 squares, so it's $1,000. They take 500 of that right away
off the top.
So now the prizes are divided in half, and you win $500. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should tip them." No, you got your half up front. If I buy into those, I know that half of that money is gone. All right, this team just got $500 for one Bills game to buy a new bat for the fucking team.
And the shit was probably donated to get to that point.
Exactly. So I will not fucking do that shit. Like, it's different, like, with us running our Super Bowl pool. We are responsible for $10,000 of people's money coming in and $10,000 going out of our personal accounts. That can get flagged and shut down. If that shit gets shut down, the money's fucking froze for a while.
Yep.
And we are fucked. But we're responsible for 10 grand, technically almost 20 because of in and out of people's money that you're trusting us with. It's 100% payout. I appreciate people tipping us. Last year, we said we're taking $1,000, which is 10%, which is industry standard off the top. We knocked down the prizes, 10%. Everybody still won money. I don't want your tips. I don't want the guy that wins $40 to try to say, "Hey, well, here's $4." No. Somebody wins $2,000. Your tip has already been paid. Don't give me $200.
So it's kind of like the VIG, in a poker pool, right? So the house always takes a little bit off the pot.
Sure, but we've been doing it for so many years, so many years without taking a nickel and just hoping that people would tip us to make it. I mean, dude, this is a lot of money. Have you ever been handed 10 grand and been in charge of it for 2 months? That's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of responsibility. People forget that. Now you got to add in all the work of us making sure you got your square. It's marked off. Your payment came in through. And we do a lot of work with this shit. I know you will. We'll see you in 30 days, motherfucker.
Jamie, he'll be here in 30 days. We'll be at your house in 29 days, I think.
And then we had a guy win like $2,400. Krista says that, hey, do you want this in cash or do you want it sent Venmo? If it's going to send Venmo, we're going to send it in like 2 or 3 different amounts, different days, just so we don't get in trouble. And they're like, yeah, just, Venmo me, whatever. Nothing. No tip. Then you get a guy that wins $100 after he paid $100 for a square and sends us $10 back. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. But all that work we started in December 1st. For fucking 3 months, we are busting ass making sure this is all right. We have everybody's money, the 10 grand's in all the accounts. It's in the bank. It's ready to go. All the cash that comes in gets put in an envelope, goes to the bank, all this shit. And then overall, after paying out $10,000 for the Super Bowl, we get $300. And I've seen so many people start taking the 10% off the top. Mm-hmm. And I tell you right now, we are taking $1,000 out of this thing for our fucking time and effort.
What gets me is, okay, so let's say that you have a like a golf cart company, right? And you donate the cost of the golf cart to the 50-50 draw.
Yeah.
So automatically as a company, you're giving up an asset that is worth this for a charitable donation. So that comes off of your taxes.
Yeah.
So it's not one-to-one money.
No.
It's one-to-one money plus 35 or 40%.
Yeah.
Because if someone were to come in and buy that golf cart, you're going to pay taxes on the cost of the golf cart.
Yeah. Just like, Price is Right shit.
Yeah. So it's not 20 grand. It's 27 grand really in actual revenue. Right. And that gets forgiven off your taxes. You enter into a 50-50 pool to go get the golf cart. And the 50-50 pool is going to donate whatever, spina bifida. I don't know why that keeps coming in my brain.
Me neither, but hey, whatever. If that's something you're adamant about, that's cool.
So you could take the cash offer or the golf cart, but all of it's already been pre-tax forgiven. So it's already a free asset because they're not paying taxes on the asset because they donated it.
Yeah.
It gets a little weird. When it gets to corporate stuff, I'm fine with taking 100% of the 50-50 that you own, that you want.
You do that. You do that. A lot of these, Sabres are doing it now. A lot of these, professional sports teams.
Yeah.
Vegas, it does one better. They do 51-49. You win 51%, they get 49%. So it feels like you came out on top. But they don't tell, where does that 49% of that money go? So, and theirs gets big. Out in Vegas, that motherfucker gets huge every game. So
I'm sure.
Just say it's $100,000. Where is that 49 grand going? Does that go back to the organization? At that point, do you give a fuck? You just won $51,000 for going to a hockey game on a $10 ticket that had 30 numbers on it, whatever.
Sure.
Do you care? Because they never tell you where it's going.
No. But
they just tout this as a 50-50.
Or donate it all. Like, come on. What are we doing here?
And that's the things that was my big thing with bachelor parties. I went to Ryan from Vinny's.
Mm-hmm.
I donated a bunch of shit, helmets and whatever. And I saw a lot of the stuff that people had won for me that was there getting fucking donated. And I was trying to buy that shit back. But when it came to the 50-50, he walked right over and grabbed the mic. He goes, there is no fucking way you are giving this back to me.
That's huge.
In the 50-50, that is your money. Because and that's the thing is like, why am I buying? Why don't I just hand you $10 and put it in your fucking pocket? Instead of going, give it back. Fuck off with this, dude.
The better way to do it is to not have a 50-50.
Yeah.
And just say, put money in the jug. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I remember, so when I was moving, it was my last day of work at this law firm I worked at.
Jesus Christ.
Which I should never work for a law firm.
Yeah.
But
figure that out.
They did a 50-50 raffle. And out of all the employees that put their money in to buy a ticket, And I think it was like a total of like maybe $1,000, right? The one guy that wouldn't have split it won it. And so I've always had a little sour grapes on that because at the time I had maybe $2,000 to my name, and an extra grand would have really helped out at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it depends on your situation in life, you know? I got some money to sit on. So like if I won, if you invited me to a bachelor party or something like that, and I was going to take $300 off the top or whatever as a split, I would probably just say, fuck it. I'll get the open bar, or I'll buy drinks with it or whatever. I'll waste it, but we're going to have a good time with it, you know? But the corporate run shit where it's like an organization or a charity, and we know that charities are really fucked anyways. I'm going to pocket it because I could probably do more good with that money that I pocket.
You could. Are you gonna? That's 50-50. There's another 50-50 question.
I mean, there's drug dealers, there's strippers. There's a lot of people that need to get paid in my life.
I mean, it was weird, you know, the Erie Otters have the 50-50. They do it right down there. It's cheap. And I think you get, if you buy $20 worth, you get like 100 numbers. And it gets printed off the fucking thing. You get like 100. It's this fucking CVS receipt, you know?
That's sick.
And at the Pittsburgh game, it was 5 for $5. $10. You got 15 numbers.
Okay,
$20.
So incrementally,
you got like 20 something. But then it went 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. But if you bought $100 worth, you got 250 numbers.
Sick.
You and I end up at a game like that. I'm like, dude, $50 each. Let's get 50. Get that,
Let's fucking go for it.
I bought $20 worth when we were down there just for shits and giggles, and we were watching the number go up because the screen was right to our left. I'm like, dude, it's 57 grand. I'm like, $28,000. I go, we win this.
Yeah.
We're going to the casino a mile down the road and cashing that check. And we are fucking. And Chris is like, well, they're not going to give it to us in cash. I'm like, I know, even though they should, that'd be awesome. And I go, we are fucking going to get $1,000 out of the bank account at the ATM, and we're going to fucking go hog wild. And if that 1,000 goes, we're going to get another 1,000 out and have fun because we know we got fucking 28 G's coming back. But I don't like the ones where you feel like you're forced to give it back.
Yeah. Well, it's implied.
It is it too. But then the chants start. And then, we all know the phrase, money goes where money is. And the one dude that everybody knows is kind of rolling in it, who's probably fucking tossed a shit ton of money around.
Right.
And even if he wins the 50-50, he's probably at a net loss for the day. And they're like, well, you fucking doesn't need it. Give it back. And it's like.
So let's pull in the machine here. And he's talking about 50-50 raffles.
This is Kreischer.
Yeah.
There he is. Nice jersey.
If I go to a stadium and there's a 50-50 raffle, I put in ridiculous money to win the 50-50 raffle. Mm-hmm. I won $29,000 in Philadelphia at a hockey game because I just kept looking at the number going, fucking put another 1,000 in, put another 2,000 in. And we just jacked it up. And my investment, I think, was $4,000. And off of the $4,000, I won $29,000. And I'm telling you, the next day I got DMs from every fucking Delco boy going, dude, this is a good hustle. This is a good hustle. These 50-50 raffles are fucking worth it. But I love raffles. And so if that's what progressive slots are, that starts to make sense to me.
It's a similar concept.
I love.
All right, so.
Yeah. So Bert has the money to go and say.
To drop 4K.
Sure.
One of these raffles.
Now, depending on how drunk I am, for the goof, let's say that it's going up to like $70,000, and we know every person has one individual ticket or an arm's length of the tickets. But if I spend $10,000, I'm going to win.
Your odds of winning are exponentially
higher. Right. But also, here's my wonder. Not to sound fucking whimsical. Here's my wonder.
Fucking Fred Savage, Wonder Years. Flute playing.
It would be a charitable donation, right?
I'm not sure how that works.
So if I can spend $4,000, let's just say, and it's a charitable donation, of which I don't have to pay the government to fuck my money up.
Yeah.
$4,000 extra in taxes. The sky's the limit.
Yeah. At that point, if that is a thing and you can work that into the system or glean the system a little bit, then sure, fire away. But I'm telling you one thing, is like you and I, if we're at a Michigan game, we're out drinking, having a good time, and they don't do it there, but all of a sudden that 50-50 is getting up there to epic levels, because with 100,000 people in that place, everybody's buying tickets.
Sure, of course.
Now all of a sudden it's up to, hey, we do the same thing. It's like $100 gets you 250 tickets. We're each in for 50. All right, we got 250. All right, and we're looking, and all of a sudden that fucking thing's pushing almost 6 digits. Going up.
Like
we're pushing $100,000.
What does 5K get?
And then you're looking at me, you're like, we should each throw another hundo in. All right. And now we got fucking 1,000.
You're cornering the market, really.
We're trying to, yes. And, it's just as easy to whiff. Just as easy to whiff. But, I mean, at that point, if you're running the numbers, our odds of winning went from here to here.
3% to, let's say, 20%.
If you're a gambler, why are you not taking that shot?
Why wouldn't you hedge your bets on 20%?
Exactly.
Right? And also, from a company standpoint, if you're making a charitable donation, it's legitimately off your taxes, which you're already going to spend.
Yeah. So
it would be hard pressed for me, who spends a shitload in taxes, to go, why not throw 50 at it? Yeah. Because either way, if I win, I get the money. If I lose, I don't give the money to the government.
Yeah. Yeah. You're kind of like in a win-win situation.
Yeah. Either way, I'm crushing it.
On that topic, I remember like the Powerball used to get up to like $1.5 or $1.8 billion, and it was out, all the poker players that I follow on social media were buying tens of $1,000s. They're pooling their money. And then one guy brought it up. He's like, hey, we all know enough people here. And the odds of winning the lottery were less than how big the thing was. So it's, whatever the odds of winning the lottery, it's like 1 in 1.7 billion things.
Sure.
He goes, it's at, 2.2 billion. Why don't we pool that money together amongst, hundreds of us,
and maybe get
buy every combination of every number.
Yep.
And pretty much guarantee ourselves a win. And then somebody's like, that's awesome. What's going to happen to that one guy in Illinois that bought $3 worth of fucking tickets?
Yep.
Ends up with the same numbers, and now you split it, and now we lost money.
Yep.
And,
so it's better to almost throw money away at the chance than to pool the money together and have the opportunity.
At that point, it's like, why don't these people fucking, could you imagine trying to tell them that you want every number combination, how long that would take and how many tickets that would be?
I've been behind people trying to get fucking these at the customer service desk where they're like, now it's now run this, now run that. You're like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know when the last time like a quick pick has actually won.
Yeah, I don't either.
Great question. If we had a producer, like, when's the last time an actual quick pick has actually won the lottery?
Yeah, the guy that walks into the gas station and buys a pack of cigarettes that's $7.69. I don't know how much cigarettes are. And then with the extra $2 says, give me a quick pick.
Yeah. So when's the last
31 cents in the fucking change thing and walks out and fucking smashes?
Let me ask ChatGPT. Come on, you
This
fucking
vodka
cunt.
tastes delicious. Well, my hockey team, Chad, is officially off the rails.
When is the last time that a quick pick has won the lottery? Okay, so not working.
11 months ago.
When is the last time?
Do you regularly buy tickets?
No.
Or do you wait till it gets fucking huge? Or do you even do it then?
I never buy lottery tickets. I don't.
Are we talking the number lottery tickets or the scratch offs or both?
I'll buy scratch off to keep the kids occupied.
Okay.
Occupied. My bad.
I can't turn my. Sorry. Oh, I can't. Ow, that hurts.
Okay, so ChatGPT says it's thinking. So I like when I like the ones that keep the kids like super occupied, like the crossword
ones, yeah.
They got like a good 40 minutes.
Yeah, of trying to figure out words, and they missed letters. They go back, and yeah.
There was a point where Olivia thought we were playing the crossword one, and it was like if you have 7 words, and she didn't read per puzzle.
She had it between the two.
She had 9 words.
Second one, yeah.
She had 9 words in all of them.
5 and 4.
She won like $3 out of a $20 fucking ticket.
You can't win that. You gotta win at least $20.
She was fully convinced, dude, that she won like $11,000. And she's like, 11 grand. And I'm like, okay. So I take him to the gas station where I bought it. And I'm like, there's no way they're gonna have $11,000 in the system. Because
they're only allowed to pay you up to
1,000, I think, right?
It's 600 here in New York.
Okay. So in Olivia's mind, I'm walking out with bags and just fucking tossing it in the car, and we're gonna go through the car wash and fucking she in her head.
Yeah.
It turns out Max won $10. She won nothing. So I spent $40 to occupy them for 40 minutes. Worth it.
I don't buy a lot of them. Every once in a while I will. But my mom and I have a NASCAR bet every week for a $10 scratch off ticket. We used to try to pick numbers of the NASCAR races, drivers and shit. We decided, let's do something. Flip a coin, or one person just picks odd or even. So the very first race, which is whatever Daytona every year, my mom's got odd. I have even. Next week it flip flops, goes back and forth.
You should paint the turtles.
Huh?
You should paint the turtles with a number, and the turtles that come out. Yeah.
So last year,
Kodak turtle.
We literally there was 36 races, and she kept track of it. We each won 18 times.
Nice.
So I spent $180. My mom spent $180 in tickets, and I might have won $40. I don't know what she wins, whatever. So this year, it was a couple weeks ago, we were out camping. So what was the last holiday? 4th of July. My mom owed me 3 tickets. Because I don't go out there every week, We just keep track of it. She'll call me and whatever. I'm like, all right, you owe me 2. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I owed her 1, and she owed me 3. So go out there, and it was, I don't know what it was, one. It's got 4 bonus boxes across the top. And it's like, oh, if you, scratch off a 50 or a dollar amount, you win it. Okay. Sweet. Every time throughout history that I've ever scratched off one of those, I haven't won a fucking nickel.
Mm-hmm.
First box, $50. Like, Ma, I just won $50. She's like, no, fuck you, did. And she, 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, scratch box number 2. I get a chest. Box number 3, I get a fucking heart. Box 4, $50. I'm up 100 right now. I'm like, now I haven't even scratched off the numbers or anything down below. I was like, please fucking baby Jesus, let this be a $500 ticket.
Yeah.
I didn't win shit on the bottom. I won $100.
Fair.
Went for a walk with the kids to see the dogs' graveyards. Went up and see Tucker and everything. Come back, that lottery ticket's missing. Judy's pissed that she bought me $100 winner. She fucking held it hostage for 2 goddamn days.
That has to be the worst thing to give somebody. You know, like, let's say that it's Albo's birthday when I still liked her because I used to send her birthday presents. Now I don't.
Yeah.
But let's say that I sent her a fucking $10,000 a month for life lottery ticket.
Yeah.
And she fucking scratches it and wins. I'd be pissed. At that point, and the 50-50 fucking logic,
yeah,
I got to get at least $3,000.
Yeah. She'd probably give you a little piece of that.
Yeah, a little stipend.
You know, she's a good kid. But the funny thing was, my mom had told me just before this that she buys these tickets all the time. She puts them in her cupboard. She's got a stack, dude, like this. She thinks if she puts them in the cupboard, the luck's going to change and they're going to be winners. Like, she'll scratch half of the lottery ticket and put it back, like the Indian in the cupboard.
Judy's logic is so fucking retarded.
She's so fucked.
But
so she's like, all right, so I was going to give you one of these tickets, but I like that one. And I scratched it off and I won $50. I go, so that was the one you were going to give me because you lost the bet. I go, and the fact that I just won $100 on this one is fucking called karma.
Yeah.
Well, then she fucking hijacked my ticket and didn't give it back to me till we left. And I knew she took it because it was underneath something on the table and everything was right where it was left, except for that ticket was gone. I go, I know it's here. And I go, where the fuck is it? And Mom just denied it all weekend. She's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, Mom, that's the biggest win we've had. We've been doing this for 4 years now.
What's your opinion on like group buying lotteries?
I'm for it. I mean, why not? I mean, why not up your chances, right?
Okay, but if you elect a stakeholder that holds it, you know, let's say there's 10 people that.
Yeah, let's say you work at a warehouse, there's 10 people.
Yeah.
Joe is in charge.
In my opinion, you should have a legally binding contract to that because the guy that has the ticket, let's say there's 10 people and we all have 10 tickets, right? And my ticket hits. No matter the verbal agreement that we have in place, I got ownership.
Yeah, you could technically fuck everybody over.
You totally could. Not that I would.
No, me neither. I mean,
so in April 30th, 2025, a group of people went in and put in a certain amount. It doesn't specify the amount. But they put in their money and they did a bunch of quick picks. One person held it and they won $348 million bucks. Solid. Earlier in September 2024, a ticket sold in Sugar Land, Texas, claimed a massive 810 million Mega Millions jackpot, also bought via quick pick. But like, if you're picking numbers at random, like to me, I think quick pick is the same as playing a slot machine.
I'm on this, and this is the thing too. Is like I've done this before, places I've worked.
How can you tell?
5 or 10 of us have each put in $20.
Mm-hmm.
We have $200 in a pot. Somebody goes to the store and buys $200 worth of fucking quick picks.
Sure.
There is all our tickets come back. You know, we don't know the fucking numbers until the next day or whatever it's drawn. And then you go through them and we hit, like you said, all of a sudden it's $810 million.
Yep.
At that point, you got to sit down and realize, you know, you also got to think about who you're going in with.
Mm-hmm.
Are these good people, shady people, whatever? And sure, that guy that has the ticket is
you can
rightfully, he could just say, fuck off. This is my ticket. How are you supposed to know that?
Not even the guy that bought it. The person that has it in their fucking hands.
Yeah. So, all right. So even thinking about that, if you're in a warehouse or in a small business and 10 people go in your office, are you going to go get a legally binding document every time you do this? It seems like a lot of work.
I'd have a boilerplate template.
Or do you just write shit down on a piece of paper and everybody sign it?
Yeah, I'd have a boilerplate.
Is that legally binding?
Yeah, if we all sign it and it says I adhere to the agreement. The agreement is X, whatever it is.
Because Joe, who's in charge of collecting the money, he bought the tickets.
Dude, he might just get off the fucking.
But Joe, now we hit for 810 million. Joe has to file all the paperwork. Everything goes through his name now.
Sure.
The rest of us are just recipients of a cash payment at another time. He's got to pay the taxes on it. No big deal. Fuck 810 million. You get fucking 405 million.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know, or you probably get a little bit more. I know it's a touch more than that, 50%, but government takes.
Do you think that the lottery should out the people that win the lottery? Because that usually is the biggest problem with people that win the lottery.
Yeah. No.
Everybody comes out of the woodwork.
No. I don't think that should be public information. We've talked about this, me and my wife. She's like, I'm like, dude, we win a fucking lottery. We're sat. She goes, our kids can never go to the school again. And I'm like, why? Well, she works for a bank. She understands all this shit. She goes, we win fucking $800 million in the lottery. You don't think our kids are going to get targeted for kidnapping and ransom? I'll go, how fucking deep does this go? I didn't think about this. I'm trying to figure out what color Ferrari I want.
I'll tell you this right now.
And it's insane that you have to think like that.
If you win $500 million, you give me 5. I'll be the lottery winner. I'll give you the rest as a charitable donation.
Yeah. That's the thing is like, I'm gonna write that shit off. Why are you making more money than I got? But it's like, that's the thing too, is like, one person has to do that shit.
Yeah. There's been so many stories of people that they go in a group.
Yeah.
And they all have their 10 tickets, but your ticket hits. And you're like,
one dude's
always all these fucking people.
Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't win. Yeah. We didn't win. And fucking Joe quits. The next thing you know, you see him on the news 2 weeks later. He's fucking holding a big check and he's off, gone. You never see him again. It's like,
now there are some states that you don't have to be outed.
And I think that's the best way. I honestly do. In New York is one of them that you have to show your face, you have to show your name and all this stuff. I'm like, why is this a thing? Why are you making life more difficult for these people?
If I won, let's say that I had a cash payment, like after taxes and all that shit, of like $350 million, right? I would call you first.
Oh yeah. Going to Sizzler.
And I would say, we're going to Sizzler.
Well, don't tell anybody, but a black Lambo is going to fucking pull up. You get in it and drive it. We're going to Sizzler.
Yeah. I would pick and choose the people that have been with me from start to finish. And, George Clooney did a little bit. Like George Clooney had all of it. They had like 15 friends come to a dinner and they all had briefcases in front of them. And each one of the briefcases had $1 million in it. I would do that.
Yeah.
But to me, like, what do you really need to be happy? I have a very special therapist that I've been with for a long time. And she said the barrier to entry for happiness is like literally 65 grand a year. The more you go down on 65 grand, the less happy you'll find people. And this is like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So let's call it 95 grand a year, right? The more you go down from 95 grand a year, the less happy you're going to be. The more you go up from 95 to, let's say, 130, you're going to find the same level of happiness. Anything over 130 grand, you're going to find the same level of unhappiness as you would in the 65
or less
category. Yeah. So to me, if I had a cash payment of $300 million, I'd put money aside for me to be a fucking degenerate the way I am. I put money aside for my kids. I put money aside. I negotiated a buyout on the marriage. I would make sure she's good.
Yeah.
Hearty handshake.
Peace out.
Yeah. And then I would make the lives of all the people that I love and trust as good as they could possibly be. The crux of all that is, imagine if I were to find one of my friends and I give them $15 million, right? and they're still like, so he kept 50 and he gave me 15. Like, no one's ever happy.
No
one's ever happy. And maybe it's human nature.
You know the quandary you get into when you find the magic lamp, you rub it, you get 3 wishes.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the one thing the genie says you can't wish for more wishes.
Genie
and it's like, hey, you rub it and you're like, I want $10 million. My first wish, and I've thought about this. This has been the way it's been for a long time.
I love
my first wish. Anytime I want to buy something, I reach in my pocket. I have the exact amount of money.
Nice.
I go to this store. $374 worth of groceries. I reach in my pocket. I have $374. I hand them that. I go to buy a Lamborghini. I have exact change in my pocket, and I pay for that. I buy a house, pay for it in cash. So every time. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this a million times about what if we win $1 billion or whatever. Chris and I talk about this shit too. You know, you get in those fun talks when you win $1 billion. What are we going to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't need a 4,000 square foot house because it's got to get cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
2 years, one of my kids is going to be gone. And 8 years after that, the other one's going to be gone. What the fuck do we need? I want a less than 2,000 square foot house. I'll be able to buy a new pickup truck every year. I'm not gonna go out and buy fucking 8 Land Rovers, but I am gonna buy a Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna buy an older 60s, 70s muscle car, classic car. That's it.
1969 Camaro.
Yeah, anything. Camaro. I don't, like I said, I'm not brand whore. Whether it's a Mustang, it's a fucking Dodge Plymouth Demon, or any of that Dodge Demon, whatever, any of that shit. Camaro, Chevelle, whatever. I want one of those things. Chris is like, what are you gonna do then? I said, Saturdays.
Drive the tits off of it.
Fucking throw a 12-pack of beer in a fucking cooler, go to a car show, sit there in my fucking chair with the hood up, and talk to old motherfuckers like me about cars and drink a few beers.
Yeah. If I had expendable revenue,
I ain't gonna be like a rapper with a 4,000 square foot mansion and 18 fucking cars out front.
You're going way off on home sizes.
Yeah.
Rappers buy 50,000 square foot houses.
Yeah, I know. I was, and it's like, well, I'm not doing that. What is that? What good is it? I'm gonna have a nice pool. We're gonna be out in the country and build the house that you want. She's like, perfect, 1,600 square foot, whatever.
Dude, so I was texting you yesterday. You said you were watching Reacher.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Coach.
I know. You're like, I'm watching Coach from the 90s. Right?
And the dude has a 1-bedroom cabin. And I remember being a kid watching that show in like 1993 going, he's got everything he needs.
Everything, yeah.
He's got a 1-bedroom log cabin. He's a coach of a fucking college.
Yeah, college. Yeah. Community college football team.
Yeah, but he's
got the respect of all his players.
There's always a fire going. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a climate that you don't walk outside and you're just sweating for no fucking reason.
As I'm getting older, I'm finding out that
I just want to be left alone.
Simple I want my life to be. And I don't want to be fucked with. I don't want to deal with all this shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I do have $500 million and can buy whatever I want. I'm going to have a fucking Lambo, McLaren, or most likely a Ferrari. I'm going to have one. And you're going to be like, oh, it must be nice. Fuck you. Yeah, it is nice because I won the money. I treated myself. But I'm still going to drive a fucking brand new regular Silverado. It's not going to be jacked up. It's not going to have huge wheels. It's not going to have lights. It's not going to have a sound system. It's going to be a regular day-to-day driving pickup truck.
I don't know that my life would change that much, no matter the money I got.
A little bit. You and I talked about this numerous times.
Yeah.
And we would stay humble. I would stay humble. And it's hard to say that when, we don't have that money, but when that money hit the bank account, but I'm not going to go out and buy crazy shit.
I would have random shoe boxes that showed up at my friend's house with cash in it.
Yeah. With cash. Those are called ATMs, you idiot.
No, I did. You have one marked Cleveland or Cincinnati, and you'd unwrap it, and there'd be $1 million in cash in it. And I would say the caveat to this is that you have to spend this unwisely.
Yeah,
because you're already taken care of.
Yeah, do something dumb with it.
To me, mi familia. Your family. Miles' family. Zach family, like Ortez family. Jerian, he'd be in the field.
Charity donation.
I would buy Jerry and just make him stand outside, hold a lantern.
But in your driveway?
Yeah.
In a fucking full tuxedo.
He's like, my arms are tired. I'm like, hold that up, bitch.
Dude, yeah, people are coming.
But I mean, the people that love and care for me, man, I would take care of them like gangbusters. I'd probably take care of them more than I take care of myself.
Man.
And then
I'm on
blood, and we, so we can live forever.
I'm cresting it. I'm on the downhill slide. So I'm like, what do I need?
We do that Hillary Clinton shit where, like anyone that crosses you, they randomly get killed.
Yeah. Cameras are off, and miraculously there was a power outage.
You drive in your neighborhood, anyone that's ever an asshole is just hanging from a tree. I didn't mean that in a racist way.
You ain't black.
Okay.
Most of the people in your neighborhood aren't black.
They are. Everybody is.
Oh, well, I take that back then. But they're all great people.
One of like 3 families on this street that are.
Dude, Yule would have a car, like a sick car, before you did.
He wouldn't want one. He's got that fucking 2000 Honda Civic out there that's got it's tan. It's got green mirrors.
Yeah,
and he's out there sitting on it every day, and that thing starts up. He's got new fucking rims and tires on it, and they're not they're just regular rims. But he put new rims and tires on it, and the dude drives like 30 miles a week, maybe. Doesn't go anywhere.
He rules.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's sitting outside today with his electric tennis racket, just with the bugs.
Zapping bugs.
Just fucking waving around.
Dude, we have one of those. They're fantastic.
Dude, it was funny because the kid next door, Vaughn, took it from him and took it in his lawn. It was just rubbing it across the grass, and all you heard is I'm like, dude, you killed like 13 bees. The world's gonna end now, motherfucker. Stop killing bees.
Fair.
But it makes a big noise. I mean, it's fun to talk about winning all that money, and everybody's like, money doesn't buy happiness. And I'm like, I know, you see these people that win the lottery, and within 5 years, man, they're fucking broke because they go berserk.
No, that
was evident in what, next Friday?
You take half of it and you put it away.
Yeah.
The other half you take and you say, how can I enrich the people that have been with me for the long haul? Because I'm always going to get a stipend off of the money that's already in the bank. Your life won't really change that much. Yeah. You're like, I don't give a dude, I wear shorts every day. I wear the same hoodie.
I would have been like Zuckerberg in the early days.
Yeah. Flip-flops.
Yeah. And everybody's like, you're going to go to the casino every fucking day and just go big. I am still going to the casino during the afternoon times when the table limits are $10 or $15. I might have $3,000 in my pocket to spend instead of $300.
Sure.
But I'm not going and playing $1,000 a hand at blackjack.
Right.
I'm still not doing it. Why? Because I don't need to hit it big. Because I already got it.
Also, too, like they think clothes wise. Okay, so you're gonna go and buy. I mean, I'd probably buy some fucking Jordan 1s, which are $225. I can buy those right now.
Yeah. I'm not I don't need that shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, nothing in my life, there's nothing unattainable for my life right now that I have aspirations to go have.
Yeah. I mean, I'd buy some cool ass sports memorabilia. I'd get my dream. Now I have 2 Brady helmets. My dream is to get a Tiger Woods piece, a Kobe piece, and a Jordan piece.
Jordan's tough.
That it's gonna be like
you've talked me a lot.
15 to 20 grand right there.
I texted you. I'm like, I'm at this like charity auction, and there's a signed Jordan ball. You're like, who's it by? I'm like, it's this one company, and you're like, that's not really signed.
Yeah.
They had a Kobe one too, and I'm like, I'm willing to go like $5,000 on this thing. And you're like,
no. Don't.
Where are you at right now? I'm like, I'm at $2,700.
Like,
you go,
just let somebody else win.
It's fake.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then I keep refreshing the app going, please someone outbid me. Please. And it went for like $5,200. So I would have been in the wheelhouse of which I would have probably fucking jumped for.
And the thing is, like, you bought that. You spent $5,000 on it and you display it in your house. 99.6% of the people that walk through your house are never going to know that it was real or fake. They're just going to think it's cool.
The Allen jersey
I'm going to come in and go,
that you picked apart is right there, folded up, all wrinkled as fuck. And I spent $2,500 on that or whatever it was.
I straight up told you it was already too late. Well, I was telling you the whole time, and you're like, fuck. And I'm like, dude, that is not worth that. That was an $800 fucking purchase.
Yeah.
And went to you overpaid it by, you're like, oh, it's for charity. I'm like, you go, girl.
Went to the
Write
sick
that
kids.
shit off.
The sick kids, George Costanza. Fucking One World. Where the fuck he invented.
They're like, oh, it's a game worn jersey and whatever. I'm like, dude, send me get a picture of the COA, send it to me so I can look this shit up and check it out for you. And it's like, one, it's absolutely not game worn. Number two, it's not even game issued. Number three, it is way overpriced. Yeah,
it's
so that's fine. And
it's
who's
fine.
the Beckett was the
Beckett.
Yeah, the game issued and worn jerseys are the one with the it's not the elastic on the around the arms
the pads
and the waist, so it sucks in.
Yeah,
that is a custom fucking jersey, which is probably about $80. Allen's signature is $450. So I told you, I'm like, if it's for charity and you pay $800 for it, fine.
I already committed like
$2,700. Miles said this. I'm like, bro, I even text Miles. I'm like, bro, I need to know these things before Dum Dum makes a huge mistake. Way too late. I'm like, I hope you learned your lesson, idiot.
Yeah,
you're gonna talk about memorabilia and shit. Come to me first.
I
was so many people fuck up, and I'm like, dude, I do this. This is my this.
I know. I know.
This is what I do. I'm able to help you out and save money.
So when Hurt was here, I showed it to him, and his eyes were just like this. And you know me as a guy that loves all my friends so much, I was like, I almost gave it to him. I'm like, just take it, like whatever. I mean, the Bills light that is in Hurt's house, I have the same one. I bought them both at the same time. Becky is great at finding like weird Bills stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, just get two. I mean, fuck it. And you know, I don't know. I just don't care.
I was Brendan was looking for a 30 by 40 canvas. He was able to get into the Josh Allen signing that's coming up here sometime in August, I think. But you had to prepay for it for what you wanted.
Oh shit.
So he asked me he's like, can you get me, an unsigned canvas? So I put out APB in like 7 groups. Nobody's got these fucking things. A couple people had them signed and they wanted stupid fucking money for them. Then the one guy goes, oh, I got this canvas laying around. He goes, $200. Guy from North Tonawanda reaches out to me. He's like, hey, he goes, you looking, 16 by 20, which is kind of standard now. And he goes, I go, no, my buddy's looking for the big one, the 30 by 40 ones that are floating around. He goes, I can get it done for you. He goes, what picture? And he sent me all these videos of all these different ones. So I sent it to Brendan. Brendan picked the one with fucking Allen with his head down with like the cold shit around it.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing came out fucking amazing. Guy's like $80. I go, just for the fucking canvas and everything? He goes, yeah. I know he had to make some money on it. It was like, so you're telling me I can get this for $60, $80, and then Allen's going to sign it. It's $450. He wants $430 to sign a 16 by 20, which are the two that I just put up in the group.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm still going to be into one of those for $500 and some, which isn't bad right now. But You need wall space for those fucking 30 by 40.
They're huge, dude.
They're fucking, that's a big fucking picture. I mean, it's almost as big as this thing.
Yeah.
It's a little bigger than that.
It is, yeah.
You need some wall space. I'm like, these fucking framed Allen jerseys I have over here, the one that lights up the Pro Bowl jersey, one, they're heavy as fuck. So you better make sure you find that
bitch in the wall,
the center of that stud.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not talking being off by a quarter inch. You better find the center of that to hang that fucking thing. And they're huge.
Well, the biggie one I think cost me $375.
Jesus, dude.
You're my best friend. I love you.
I know, but the guy I got, he's like, I was telling him, he's like, he said a 50 by 60 picture of Allen, the diving at the pylon, the 49ers game in the snow. He goes, I got a 50 by 60 one I had done.
Jesus Christ.
It's in my bedroom. I go, holy fuck. So after I was at his house and I was bullshitting with him the other day, I'm like, he's gonna be my,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I go, he's gonna be my guy. And I'm like, all right, listen, I go, I have season tickets to the Wolverines this year, and this is the first time we're going to take the whole family. Look, Brady's coming too. Like, nice. I want to go early, get down below, and get somebody to get a picture taken at like the 50-yard line with the stadium and shit behind us.
Yeah, with the Wolverine out front.
Yeah, you know, with the big M in the fucking center of the fucking field, or us in our season, or we won't be in our season tickets. We'll be in the front row because Brady, whatever. But I'm like down by the field, even with the players and shit. I want to get a cool picture, and I go, if I send you a print of that, he goes, yeah, I can get that done. I go, I would want like a 50 by 60 because that would be so fucking cool to hang in your fucking house.
I sent you a canvas on demand.
Yeah.
I took a picture, a screenshot on my phone, put it through an app. And I think Brady's picture of him being disappointed by losing.
That fucking goddamn blackjack hand. It's hanging up in his room right now.
That cost me, I think, like $78.
Yeah.
To have it like made, shipped all the way to you.
Yeah. So I can get like those things done cheap. And I put it up in my
spoil you.
My group, and I'm like, listen, these are unsigned, but they're also, I can get them done cheap. You know, one of those 16 by 20s, I'll run 25 squares at $4 a pop.
Sure.
And I can fucking mail them. I can put them in a box. I'll find a box around here and mail it to you.
Though.
Whatever. I'm like, but it's cool to hang up. Would it be even better signed? But yeah, it's going to cost a little more, you know, at that point.
Yeah.
Like 10 times more.
But
yeah. So anytime you think you come across a good deal on sports memorabilia, pick the fucking phone up.
Well, so the year previous, there wasn't a Jordan. There was something else. I forgot what it was. Maybe it was baseball. And you're like, no, don't do it. I'm like, all right, cool. I won't do it. And then I see fucking a Jordan signed basketball. And it looks, of course, it looks exactly like his signature. And being a fan of Jordan, I've seen the fucking signature 1,000 times, right?
Me too.
And I'm like, fuck, that's a Jordan signed basketball. And then there's a Kobe one too. I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. So I fucking hit you up. You're like, my bid was at like $2,700.
Yeah.
And you're like, don't do it. I'm like, fuck.
First, Jordan signed basketball, $5,000, pretty much minimum. Number two, if it's not authenticated by Upper Deck, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kobe. Kobe was Panini in like PSA early days, and then a little Upper Deck at the end.
Yeah. So
anybody else
is going to be a little different than 24.
Yeah.
You know, so there's going to be a sliding scale on that. Yeah. But yeah, then they had like Cal Ripken. They had some other ones too. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. You know,
there's certain big time athletes that are lit, like Brady. When he started out, he was TriStar exclusive. TriStar got fucking bought out, I think, by Fanatics. And then when Brady went to the Bucks, he signed a exclusive deal with Fanatics. So if there's any fucking Brady authenticated by Upper Deck or JSA or Beckett, big time worry right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's so
both
insane.
my Brady's are authenticated through a Brady group that I'm on Facebook that are even better than anybody that you could touch. And they're both fanatics, holograms, and everything. And I was trying to move my Brady, the regular Bucks helmet, the silverish, the pewter colored one.
Yeah.
Because I got the throwback old Bucks, the orange.
That's
one
sick.
with the Buccaneer in his side with a fucking knife in his mouth and everything. I got one of those, and he signed it huge in orange. I'm keeping that one. I was trying to move the other one, and I'm like,
yeah.
The guy lost the actual, because when you get Brady's, you get the sticker on the back, which you can go to the website and it'll tell you when it was signed by who and where. And then it comes with an LOA, a letter of authenticity from Fanatics that has the matching hologram sticker on it. So if you buy a Brady and you don't get that letter, beware. Guy I bought mine from, well known in the industry, but it got sold a bunch of times and the letter got lost.
Oh, fuck.
So I posted it in the Brady authentication group and whatever. And I said, hey, I bought this from this guy who sold a billion things in these fucking groups. He's got an A+ fucking rating, blah, 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 blah. And I sent him, it was like $10. And they're like, this is absolutely beautiful. One of his better signatures, 100% good. I screenshot all that shit.
Yeah.
And I tagged myself in it so I can go back on Facebook and look it up.
Just in case. Yeah.
Just in case. So I'm like, if I'm ever going to sell it, I got the backup for it. But the regular white Bucks helmet, I want to parlay that into a Michigan one at some point, but
you gotta.
Yeah. This is my thing. It's like, I'm just surrounded by this shit. There's a fucking Harbaugh helmet in a case here. I got all my other helmets are in boxes over here. The fucking whole room over here is literally Josh Allen bullshit right now.
Yeah.
Josh Allen flex, Josh Allen flashed the blue helmet.
That fucking red.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to get at least one of those red helmets this year. It's going to be tough because they're going to jack the price up on those.
I know they are.
I got 2 fucking framed Allen jerseys. I got the cover of the Madden thing in a 60x20 fucking vinyl thing that somebody won and then didn't want it, and I bought it back off them.
I'll trade you my signed Josh Allen. Is it signed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All this shit's autographed.
I'll trade you my signed Allen.
The only things that aren't autographed are the 2 pictures that I just bought the other day, and I'm just going to get rid of those cheap.
I'll trade you the signed Allen jersey.
No.
Fuck. Fuck.
No, maybe.
I'm going to pay someone to frame it.
There you go.
Which around here is it's like $400.
It shouldn't be, dude. Take it to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They do a pretty good job.
Just jacks the price up.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So Hasnauer got me my lacrosse jersey. Nicest guy ever, right? So I take it to Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, yeah, I just want it framed in a fucking thing.
Simple.
And it was like $270.
That's about right. I mean, I'm worried because there's a guy in East Aurora, Feynman frame. He does incredible work. I want to send my Marty Brodeur jersey there. But I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to listen, man, Brodeur's my goat. This is my holy grail that I finally got this fucking jersey signed after trying so many years to get it in person. And I sent the money. I spent $300 shipping it, getting it signed with a Hall of Fame script on it. It's beautiful. I want to display this thing. I want to get that Allen Pro Bowl jersey. I want to get the lights. I want to get a video screen on the bottom of it. And I know this thing's going to cost me probably about $1,000 to get it.
Sure.
And I'm never going to get it back because I'm never going to fucking move it again. Oh, and the other thing is.
What's that?
Bro.
Gay stuff? Nice. Oh.
It's the puck you bought me.
Yeah.
That is going in the bottom of it. Like off the one side. And I got
I ever sent you.
I got a whole fucking thing of Brodeur cards. I got his rookie card that's autographed. And
Sick.
I'm going to have that put on. I'm going to have the puck on one side, the card on the other side, video screen in the middle, and have it change colors.
Yeah.
Like the Devils colors, basically just red and white mostly.
Yeah.
But and I'm like, it's going to cost me $1,000. And I don't give a fuck at that point because that thing is never leaving my. Fucking possession. When I die,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Don't care.
All right.
You want to do another one? Hi, Audra. Audra's watching. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Audra. Yesterday? The fuck, you're spending your birthday watching us, dumbasses?
What's up?
I'll see you in a few weeks, in a month. About a month, right?
Yeah.
About 30 days.
She'll probably be dressed like in a coat.
Krista's
Garbage.
watching flights and everything, trying to find a fucking smoking deal, but I told her, she's like, we got to do this next week. And I'm like, yeah, book the fucking flights. I told you where I got to fly to.
Do it. All right.
Some Podunk Airport.
Trash pandas?
Sure. Dude, this is nice. I'm drinking one of these per show. It's like 30 some ounces of vodka.
Attaboy.
No edibles tonight, buddy. No.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. We'll be right back. Happy
Later,
birthday,
Gooks.
Audra.
Happy birthday, Audra. Later, Gooks.